Hi. Hello. Hello. We've made it to the internet. It is time for episode 3 of Demon Creek and Urban Shadow's actual play. We're super excited to get this story out to y'all, and super excited for all of you to be here. Before we get into any of the story at all, I do want us to go ahead and introduce all of our players. So if we could please start with John.
Hey, I'm John, or Ryomasa. I'm playing Zeke the Sworn in this particular game. And I pulled a muscle, so laughing hurts. So I expect to be dead by the end of the show.
I don't even know how I would even go after that. Hi, hello, internet. Lovely to see you on this beautiful Sunday. I am Sam. I do not like green eggs and ham. And I'm just here. It's already been a long day. Let's just cause some chaos. I play Issa the vamp.
Oh, that it's me. That's right, because one of our players is not here. Yes, it's me, Petti. I don't normally talk like this. I don't know why I'm doing this. My pronouns are she, her. I play Krewtan, the veteran, whose pronouns are also she, her.
That leaves me. Hi everyone, I'm CJ, local unhinged internet person. I'm playing Mel. Not local, unhinged, not internet person for this game. Local to you.
And I'm Eli. I use they, them pronouns. I will be your MC for this episode of Demon Creek. We're super excited to get started with everything, but before we hop into it, just so y'all know, we've got 2 commands in chat for you to use. If you type !CreekCast, you will get all of our Twitter handles. Follow us. We're gorgeous and funny and just great. Amazing. 10 out of 10. And then if you type !CreekTip, you will get the Pally link to tip all of us, our producer and friends who roll dice, for this lovely show that we're putting on for all of you. Reminder that if we fill the Chaos Bar, we're currently at 40 out of 200. If we fill that, I get to make more mess than usual. Everyone says that I always make mess, so it's not going to be any different. When I hit the Chaos Bar, it gets worse, I promise. And that is a threat. So fill that up so that we can see what happens. But I think that is the end of our announcements, beginning stuff. I think we can hop in. Are y'all ready? Cool. So quick and dirty recap for last time. There was a fight that broke out between Polly, a newcomer in town, and a local vampire hunter, where Polly basically got pissed, attacked Jebediah. Jebediah went down. Polly got shot by Zeke. And then Polly ran out of the establishment. And then Jebediah was soon to follow as the blood continued to fall from his neck. After that happened, there was a lot of uneasiness from the crowd, a lot of uneasiness from everyone. And a few things happened all at the same time. A few different meetings, a few different instructions were given to our PCs. I'm gonna... One sec, I just gotta make sure I have this correct. So Lakshmi and Issa were both tasked with protecting and getting Polly on the side of the person who came to them. For Lakshmi, it was her boss. For Issa, it was a local specter by the name of Lucas. On the other hand, Zeke and Krewtan were both tasked with killing Polly, with somehow disabling the power that is building within Polly, because it could be bad for everyone involved if things get too powerful. Zeke was tasked by the sort of faces for Heyday, and Krewtan was actually asked by Clementine, a local fae who rarely takes no for an answer. Everyone came back together, minus Mel, who has been missing from the bar since the incident occurred. And I think that's where we're going to pick up first. Hi, Mel. Hi, sweetheart. Here we go. So when the violence starts, you are sitting at the bar, drink in hand, and I think maybe it's because you're so focused on what's happening and what you need to be doing with that you don't notice the person right behind you at first. You watching Polly go from watching Polly on top of Jebediah, teeth and neck, to seeing nothing as a burlap sack is put over your head. And you are not pulled anywhere, just like held in place for a moment. Do you try to fight?
Yeah, probably. Yeah,
maybe a little bit.
yeah, a little bit. Just start throwing some elbows, like, just what the fuck.
Yeah, go ahead and turn to violence for me. Roll with blood.
Please. Honestly, I want to fail. Damn, I got a 12. Well, I got a 14.
So for future reference, if you guys want to pass, you just have to say I want to fail, and then you get the best result.
Clearly.
Jesus Christ.
I'll keep that in mind.
I don't think it works like that for me.
When I'm playing Mel, the best thing happens.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So
Love that for you.
You begin thrashing about and are able to get a very quick elbow into the gut of whoever's behind you. And you hear a very low, like, grunt from this person as they say, "Hold still. I'm trying to help you. Calm down." Do you keep fighting?
I think that like confuses the absolute shit out of Mel. And Mel's like, the fuck, help me. Who is this? I don't need your help. You can't take an elbow.
Well, I obviously got you out of a really bad situation.
I begin to like I just try to take the bag off to see where I'm at.
You start to take the bag off, and this person actually tries to hold it down for a little bit. It's just like, I don't think I got you out of a bad situation. I didn't say that you were in a better one.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
If I take this bag off,
mm-hmm.
What am I gonna see?
Lots of faces, lots of potentially hostile, potentially friendly faces, depending on people's actions.
I'm gonna ask you 3 questions.
3 at the same time.
One after the other.
Okay. I
One,
can deal with that.
Who are you?
Okay, so I have a question before I answer any of these questions. Do you want the truth or do you want a feel-good answer?
Well, the 3rd question is, if I fucking kill you, what's gonna happen? So I guess, sure. Well, let me know what your question is.
Okay, she's testy today. So my name is Brenda. If you want to put a face to a name.
Yeah, I would love to.
With mortality.
I'm good at that. Oh, I am kind of okay. I'm okay with that. Come on, baby. Damn. This is bullshit. I got a fucking 6. This feels right.
Okay. I am gonna say you know this person and you owe them a debt.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Of course I do.
So Brenda is one of the local I guess the best word for it is scholars. Antique dealer, a bunch of different terms that you can use to describe this person because she really does everything, it seems, and nothing at the same time.
Oh my god, Brenda's like me for real.
No. You know, she holds a lot of the like magical antiques in the city, and people sometimes come to her for those, but most of the time it does not end in the way that was intended. You know, like for example, someone went to Brenda asking for a potion to help grow their crops, and Brenda gave them a potion to help grow their crops. However, the entire farm, the entire field became overgrown with crops and weeds and everything, things that like were not from this planet at all whatsoever. But that's Brenda.
Do I owe this person a debt?
Why
God
do you
damn it.
why do you owe this person? Yeah, what have you done?
I think I maybe, oh god, I think I like needed. So Brenda, you said Brenda makes like it's like magical stuff. So like in general, I think I needed like a pair of chains. I think I needed a chains that just like won't break during the full moon for the young pups. And I think Brenda, for once, actually gave me something that like did like that. It worked. And maybe it works too well to a degree, at which like after every full moon we have to like fucking jimmy the lock, and it's like, God, like it. For once, it went in our favor. It's a little annoying, but good. And I haven't paid Brenda back yet. I've been so busy. I genuinely didn't think that it was gonna work.
So Brenda holding this bag over your head still. Yeah, it's Brenda, bestie. So just so I'm a friend.
God, Brenda, where the fuck am I in a bag?
Is that question 2?
Sure, Brenda.
Okay. Calm it down. I'm here to help.
Are you really fucking telling me?
Why are you in a bag? Well, I didn't want you to be panicked by the sort of thing that happened to get you here. Not everyone takes the transition very kindly, and it kind of can make people throw up sometimes. So I put the bag over your head so that you wouldn't throw up, essentially. You're welcome.
I don't need to transition again. What the fuck are you talking about?
We went from one place to another place using magic.
You don't explain to me what the current situation is. I swear on my soon-to-be dead dad, I'm going to transition you from this life to the next one. What the fuck is going on?
Okay, so you said 3 questions and you asked a lot more, but
I
because
know
I'm so kind and
that's
generous,
yes,
I will
because you're so.
abide.
I should have paid this bitch. Oh my god.
So we need you to help with something, and that's why you're here, to like help us out. But
What?
we're just not sure on a lot of things. There are a lot of moving pieces and a lot of like conflicting answers as to like what's going on. So we kind of needed you, because you're such a kind and generous and caring person, right?
Lies
Mel?
will not help you here.
Well, I'm trying to sell you to the rest of these people who are kind of upset that you're talking to me in such a way. So so
Okay,
kind
okay.
and giving and generous, right?
Yes, I am so kind and giving and generous that I will refrain from talking to these other people who I can't even see. Okay, I'll give it 5. Should I take the bag off now?
Okay, just practice your like breathing techniques or whatever it is. Don't like
fucking breathing
freak
techniques,
out.
and then take the bag off.
You take the bag off, and you're in what looks like a larger warehouse, maybe. There's not really much around besides some like supplies for what looks like taking care of horses and various things having to do with that. And you're in like on a chair in the middle of a large circle of people. You recognize all of the faces sort of like loosely, but you know that they're all random mortals in the town with varying degrees of knowledge of the supernatural stuff that happens here. See? Friends, friendly people.
So what? And I think she starts to kind of like say this to everyone. Pleasure, and she is restraining herself to a degree at which it almost as if it hurts. So, what do you fine folk need from me?
Well, you see the person who was in the bar that you were in and like ripped out that guy's jugular?
Yeah. I fucking need. Yeah, I needed that guy. So not loving that.
Mm-hmm. Here's. I mean, he's alive. He's good.
Oh, great,
It
wonderful.
seems like, but she is confusing. I think is the best word. Confusing, right, guys? And everyone around is like, yeah, pretty confusing. And she just says, so we are trying to figure out if she is a good thing for the town or a very bad thing for the town. And there are a lot of people who have a lot of different opinions on whether or not her living will bring about the end of all things, or whether their dying will bring about the end of all things. You know how it is.
Yeah, you all said the same thing about me.
Mm-hmm. Well, you drink sometimes, and it's a little bit concerning when you're around us.
A lot of people drink. I drink and I have fun. Is that wrong? Don't answer that.
Okay.
It's not going to make me happy if you do.
Just determining what questions to and not to answer. All right. So what?
That's great. Love this. Chaos bar on my scene, baby. All right.
First of all, thank you, everyone who
Fuck
just
'em up.
donated.
Fuck him up.
Oh Jesus!
Wow, thank you so much. Let it rain.
Thank you. Oh no.
Let chaos reign.
Okay, we're good. It's fine. It's fine. Everybody's good. So the problem is we're obviously very confused with all of these confusing things. Everyone has a prophecy. Everyone's running with it. Everyone thinks their prophecy is the correct prophecy. We don't know. We simply do not know. But we do know that Polly has a very interesting connection to you.
Are you saying all wolves are alike?
I'm not saying all wolves are alike. I'm saying you two wolves are alike.
What? Interesting. I begin to look around. How many of these people are holding weapons?
Yes.
I think you look around and there are about 5 of them who are openly holding like knives or like pitchforks or something like that.
That's not enough.
There are 7 of them who are trying to hide the fact that they're holding like a gun or something, but not doing a great job at it.
I love normal people.
And then probably about like 3 to 5 of them don't have any weapons, it seems.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, just clocking that. Just a blood vessel. Just you two are connected. Mel thinks that she's getting microaggressed. Let me put that out there. Mel is pissed, but she's gonna wait. She's like, I'm gonna give you another sentence.
Oh, I feel like literal pitchfork mob is more. We've hit macro aggressed at this point. I feel like.
kidnapped and pinned.
He's like, okay, I'm gonna give you, and she says this, okay, I'm gonna give you another 1 to 2 sentences to explain what the full moon fuck that means.
Okay. So, how are you a wolf? Answer that question for.
Fuck if I know.
This isn't for like me. This is for you.
I was on a date.
Mm-hmm.
And the full moon came out, and it happened to be around that age. And I woke up the next morning feeling bad. Well, feeling kind of good, but feeling bad.
So it wasn't like you weren't like bitten by somebody, or like it seems to be like just what happens in your family.
Yeah, remember the soon to be dead dad thing. Those are the reasons. Because I don't know about you, but very upset. You know, would have loved like a nice family tree, maybe a painting, maybe a little fucking message on my birthday, like, hey kid, you might fucking wolf out.
Did you also get a message on your birthday that said, hey kid, you have a secret sister? Just curious.
I'm gonna repeat. What?
I'm wondering if you know that you have a sibling that did not grow up. I mean, you don't know Polly from anyone, right?
No.
So you
I
didn't
don't know.
grow up like doing summers in.
No, I'm an only child. Well, I'm barely a child at all. I'm a kid with a deadbeat dad.
Yeah. And the thing about deadbeat dads is I won't go into those details, actually.
Okay, cool.
I think I'd rather spare you that.
Yeah, I don't want you to retail to. Is this one of those things where you tell me that you've had relations with my dad?
Not me. No, it was not me.
Not me. When you say not me, it feels like you know someone that has.
Maybe it was a demon.
Okay. So you've brought me here.
Yeah.
Drop this bombshell on me, and now you're telling me, hey, go maybe kill your secret sister.
Half sister, but
okay, cool.
I'm not saying you have to kill.
What are you telling me?
Like,
what are you telling me, Brenda? Because I'm not getting a lot of mixed signals, but I'm not getting a lot of clear ones. So,
yeah, as I said, everyone has a prophecy, and everyone feels like theirs is right. All I know is that apparently, at some point, your dad decided to have relations with a very powerful being. Who I will not name at this time because I am a little bit superstitious, a little stitious. Your dad had relations with this person, and the child that came out of it was Polly, and that would be all well and good. Like, there are like half demons walking around, like living their lives or whatever. That would be all well and good if Polly weren't becoming what Polly is becoming.
The werewolf chance. Okay, I'm starting that. I'm starting to make the connections. Okay, yeah.
Not to mention the vampire stuff as well.
Okay, and, but who hasn't messed around with the vampire? Maybe they got bit.
Okay. Well, maybe we could handle both of those at the same time.
Okay.
But when we pull in the wizard that she sort of just absorbed, things get a little bit weird.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, absorbed. Okay, I'm gonna check that one later. All right. While I think about the repercussions of my future actions, is this what you needed to, like, you know?
We need you
You need me. Okay.
Figure out
Figure
what's
out.
going on. Try to get Polly to stop, maybe. Like
Oh,
stop.
like like touch on the heart of the sister that neither of us knew that we ever were to each other. Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah.
Or kill if that's more your MO, like go ahead, do it. But just know that some prophecies are saying if you kill this person, then we're going to be fucked. So I don't know. I'm not sure. And she sort of turns to one of the people holding a pitchfork. Do you know anything about like how we're supposed to go about this? And before the guy can respond, a hand reaches up from the ground and grabs him by the ankle.
Yeet. Yeah.
There's a lot of like shock from the circle around of people, and the guy like starts trying to use the pitchfork to like stab at the hand, but not before it yanks him down.
I want to leave. Yeah.
You want to leave?
Yeah, I want to leave. Yeah,
Cool.
Maybe I could take like 13 normal people, but I'm not getting fucking hand grabbed. I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Cool, awesome. Give me an escape of situation. I feel like this distraction is enough of an opportunity.
Yeah, no worries. It's like this seems like a people with pitchforks kind of problem, and oh my god, look, I don't have a pitchfork. I have two. Okay, is this okay? Oh god, what do I have to escape situation?
Blood.
Oh, thank God. 11.
Okay. So you only have to choose one from the list.
Ooh.
You suffer harm during your escape. You end up in another dangerous situation. You leave something important behind. You owe an NPC a debt for their aid, or you give into your base nature and mark corruption.
No, corruption wouldn't be. See, CJ wants to mark corruption, but I don't. CJ, no, we'll just get injured. We'll take some harm.
Get injured.
Yeah.
Okay. As you take this opportunity to try to bolt, you see tens, hundreds of hands coming out of the ground and grabbing at people.
It's really good that I left.
Yeah, as they begin to try to scatter. You get very close to the doorway, and outside of it, you don't see anything, actually. You just see sort of black, dark. But you are running towards the exit, and one of these hands grabs you, and you trip and fall, and you feel the nails dig into your ankle. You're going to take one harm from this, but you are able to get your foot free and get a good look of this hand, which is definitely necrotic in nature. You get to the doorway and you look back, and the only person left is Brenda, who is standing on the chair that you were sitting on and pulling something out of her shirt. It looks like a necklace. I will try to see you later. It seems like the meeting space that we chose was previously booked, I guess. And she crushes the necklace in her hands and disappears from sight in a puff of black smoke. Do you cross the threshold?
Hell yeah, I crossed the threshold.
You go through, and the camera lingers for a moment as we see one of these hands, the hand that grabbed you and got you on the ankle, start to come out of the dirt. And you see the arm, and you start to see the body of this very, very dead for a very long time, sort of flesh is sloshing off of the body, zombie, as it gets out of the dirt and slowly follows you through the doorway. As you cross through, you end up back in your chair at the bar.
Oh.
Just as Krewtan and Zeke come out of their respective rooms. And now everyone's here.
Yeah.
Question.
So yeah. Go.
Question. So for Zeke walked through a door that was actually there.
Yeah.
Like an actual door in this house, as opposed to this multi-dimensional door bullshit. So do Krewtan or Mel look like they've been the recipient of an astral hijacking and in some regard or another? Or like
An astral hijacking.
No, that's
What a
correct.
description.
So Krewtan walked through on Krewtan's end, you saw like the room that you're in, you walked through that door and you're in the bar. But on our end, we see Krewtan just open one of the like doors that's on the side and walk through.
Okay.
I will say all of you noticed that Mel was missing after the fight.
Okay.
And Mel is now back in her seat. I'm not going to speak to the demeanor of Mel. I'll let you do that. But I will say it doesn't look like you've been like disturbed. Minus like how Mel is presenting herself. So Mel, how do you look?
Yeah, I have that one. I got injured. I don't know what faint means. I don't know why those words are there. Anyway, I like to think that there's just like blood trailing off. Well, no, I usually wear pants. There's just like a rip in my pant leg. If you look a little deep enough, you can see like there's a little bit of blood, kind of like this. If you honestly, as if like a wolf had clawed or something, or if something just dug into the skin a little too deep. But Mel looks fucking sweaty, like drenched in sweat, looks very confused. And it's just kind of like, holy shit, what the fuck? I forget the barkeep tender's name.
Elias is actually not out front right now, so the bar has been kind of like intermittently being manned by some people who work there who aren't doing something at the moment.
Yeah, Mel just kind of like reaches over, just takes whatever she can grab, like trying to drink something.
Yeah, because I think if Zeke sees you reaching over the counter to grab something, we'll kind of walk behind the counter, pick up another bottle of whatever it is you grabbed and set in front of you, like you look like you need it.
Yeah, you ever? And she's just like, she's probably not shaking, but she surely just pours a little bit too much and it's like, oh, all right, guess I gotta drink this. Puts it back, just straight down. And she's like, yeah, so you ever in one day find out you have a half sister, but also just watch everyone die? Because I have. Well, everyone isn't really that specific. It's like 12 townspeople.
Okay. No.
Okay, cool.
Say I have.
Really wish you had said you would, because then you would know what I should do.
Yeah, no, the only sibling I have is over there, and Zeke points like downtown the bar at their sibling who is just hanging out and presumably flirting with 3 people at once, because that's who they are.
Mel just kind of looks and it's like, oh shit, that's your sibling? All right.
Yeah.
Noted.
No, it's like noted.
You see Issa make a direct line away from it. At that point, just wasn't gonna go.
Issa was
that
on
way.
the way
No.
and takes a hard.
It's like
you like heard that on the
Zeke
hey,
just kind of like, they're an adult, what they do is their business, and then like moves and then continues talking.
They said you are so right. Like just
I don't bite unless you want me to.
Ask them, don't ask me.
it says, hey Issa. Hi.
I think Issa doesn't even look at you and just goes, "Who hurt you?"
Oh,
Everybody.
Scary monster scary shadow monster with multiple hands that came out of the depths of, I don't know, fear or some shit.
How does what?
Wait. When'd you leave?
Why?
No, you were. Where'd you go?
I'm gonna ask you a question. that
Me?
will probably answer this. How long has it been since Polly left this specific spot? Not here, but like this place.
I don't know. I was feeding. I lost.
Great. Okay.
How long has it been for
It's
those
been
of us who are
about an hour
temporary?
on
Yeah.
the table.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
About an hour.
I was feeding, so maybe like an hour.
Yeah. I've been gone for an hour. Kind of felt like a few minutes. What is their name? What is their fucking name? No, Brenda. Y'all remember Brenda? Messy Brenda?
Face to a name
Messy
with
Brenda.
mortality.
Yeah, I was gonna say I have no idea. Do I?
Wait, all of us, or is that just Zeke?
Everyone who's that. Yeah, all of you.
Okay. You said
If
mortality?
you want to, you can just say that you don't know who they are or whatever.
With the bad gadgets.
Okay.
Part of my
I
thing
just
is
rolled
knowing
a,
people. So
I just rolled a 12, so that's a 13 for me.
I also got a 13. Nice.
Feels
Good.
Yeah.
Unlucky 13.
Yes, Betty. You're muted. You're muted.
Mute.
You're muted.
Yeah.
There we go.
Technology is not working for me. Ignore it. Let's just assume Krewtan doesn't know.
Okay.
Fair.
Krewtan's too busy trying to jack the drinks off the bar.
I'm glad we
Well,
understand
no one's
what's
looking.
happening. And out of respect, seeing how shaken you seem, Krewtan does not try to take you.
I just pass you the pass you the
Need the whole
bottle.
one.
Like, just take this. That's where I
You know
pass
what?
the
That-
bottle,
that-
actually.
Great.
She tried.
Oh, that's
so
so
yeah,
funny.
Zeke and Issa, you both know everything that I said about Brenda. Would you like a useful piece of information or a debt on Brenda?
A useful piece of information or a debt. Useful piece of information or a debt. Issa's petty. I want the debt.
I will also take a debt
Absolutely.
because
I was hoping
I
you
can
would at
ask a
least
question
take it.
even if I take that option because I've got a move
Crush
putting
it.
faces to names. Boom, boom. I will take yes, Eli.
Crushed it. Hold
Jesus
on.
Christ.
I forgot that was an actual move. I was just rolling.
Ow.
You just roll.
So, why does Brenda owe both of you? I have sort of an idea in my head of why, because of how I've described Brenda, but why does Brenda owe you?
Ooh, that's a
have an
good
idea.
question that I wasn't prepped for. Please go ahead.
Yeah, so I think Brenda seems like the kind of person, having played a scholar myself back in first edition, Brenda seems like the kind of person who tries to pay stuff off with barter. Like, I'll give you this magic item for stuff or whatever.
Mhm.
I think Brenda has tried to pay off their tab at Heyday with a magic item, and then it went all sorts of sideways. And Zeke was like, I will vouch for you, but now you have an outstanding tab and you owe me. Like, you're allowed to, you can come back in, you did try paying. None of that shit. Money from now on.
You don't get the binder anymore.
Yeah,
You pay.
yeah, exactly.
You don't get a tab.
If I see a locket, a sword, a neck, any of that shit passes this counter, I'm throwing you out.
I think probably I helped Brenda out in some way. Like, she was looking for somebody for whatever fucking reason it is that she does what she does. And for some reason was having like difficulty gaining access to this particular area where this person was last seen at to search for. And I just happened to be dating at the time the person whose property it was. So there we go.
Very good. Yes. Yes. So you both have debts on Brenda, so you know who she is.
It's bullshit that everyone else gets a debt on Brenda but me.
I
I was
would-
crying, laughing.
I would
Fine.
like to use that that Rolodex move I've got to ask an additional question about Brenda.
Okey-doke.
Okay. I have I have a question for you because I have two questions and I'm not sure which one would be best to go with.
Yeah.
So I figured I'd ask you, like, okay, so my idea is I want to know where Brenda's backing comes from, because being able to get a bunch of artifacts and things and all this other stuff requires a lot of influence and capital and all kinds of other stuff to be able to make those trades and bargains. So is there someone behind her who is backing her ability to do these things? Is she like her own entity? What's going on there?
There's someone behind her. Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. So I do know that I've been all right. Yeah, I'll leave it at that then. Like, I know there's someone behind Brenda's stuff. I'm not sure who, but that's cool.
Would you like to know who?
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
I think you know that Brenda like gives a front all the time of like, oh, I do trading. I get all of my stuff from like fair buying, all that stuff from other people. But you know that the bulk of her like very like high-end powerful stuff actually comes from a Fae dealer who comes into town every once in a while. That for some reason she always is able to get a very like basically free deal from.
Okay. Cool.
You know that their name is Lavender.
Lavender.
All
right.
Okay, cool. They'll be great in your lavender.
Wait, hold on. So weird recursive question. Does that mean so? Just a quick, put a face to name only matters when you meet the person, right? Like I'm not doing it right now, even though I know, like I wouldn't be doing it now for Lavender unless I met them, right?
Right.
Okay, cool.
If you meet the person or someone like in your presence says the name Lavender, then
Gotcha.
You would make the roll. But since this is above the table, you wouldn't.
Cool. Perfect. That's what I thought. All right. I was like, because that could get into some weird recursive rolling real quick, and I wanted to double check how that works. All right. Yeah. That's fine. Yeah, I remember hearing about that then. Cool. Awesome. Cool. That works for me. So, I'm sorry, you got vanished out of your seat by
fucking Brenda.
That was doing some weird shit.
Which honestly, I'm impressed that she got me out of my seat. Like, she put a bag over my head.
Up on you.
Me too. I'm generally fairly impressed
didn't
with people
kill her?
kidnap patrons out of my bar.
I elbowed her because I assumed that anyone using a bag. No, sorry. I assumed that anyone stupid enough to use a bag wasn't worth wolfing out on. Turns out it was a magic.
We have very different ideas of when is appropriate times to Hulk out. Because that absolutely would have been the time to wolf out, if anything. Because you were stupid enough to put a bag over my head.
You know what? That's true. I'm a man. You see, just Mel just kind of takes out like a checkbook and it's like, wolf out the bag. She says, I'm still learning all this shit.
Understandable. Yeah, I get it.
Great. This is the worst role model possible.
Says, anyway, yeah, Brenda dipped out of there, crushed something up, disappeared. It's magic smoke. But I'm less concerned about Brenton. I'm equally, if not less, concerned about Brenda, and far more concerned about what the hell I just saw.
Okay. Which was hands,
zombie, dead denizens of Demon Creek.
So, like, when you say zombie, because I mean, depending on who you ask, that's me.
Yeah, no.
Like me, or like
No,
out from the grave.
Like out from the grave.
What the fuck is going on at this place?
I don't know. Oh. Polly is my half sister.
What?
Excuse me?
Yeah, that was like top 3 things that happened. Like, I guess in reverse order. So Polly's sister, no, Brenda, Polly's sister, dead town people. That's why
and
I'm
then
drinking.
also zombies.
Yeah, zombie was last. Zombie was right at the end.
God.
Issa genuinely is like stuck looking at you right now, like head cocked and all. Just
Takes the bottle back from Krewtan, pours another drink. Yep. All right.
Is this y'all's first apocalypse?
Is this your second?
is this your? You had more than one. Exactly. You know what? That's a story for another time. But I desperately do want to know, because what the fuck?
Yeah.
Hey, Krewtan, you ain't got it no more, but it sounds like you used to have it, and I'm gonna need you to tell me some stories when we got free time.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
If you buy the drinks.
First 2
Gotcha.
rounds on me.
Second 2 off me. That's for total.
All right.
I'll give you all an open bar if you open the armory up to the employees again.
But yeah.
Open bar, you said? Listen to me.
Employees, you say?
Open bar, you said?
I feel like if this is Krewtan's first apocalypse, it's not Zeke's. It's Zeke's first apocalypse, but it's not Celine's first apocalypse, and this is probably a thing that has happened before.
Fucking apocalypse happens in Demon Creek. Jesus, god damn.
As you all sit at the bar contemplating these things, someone rushes in from the street, slamming the swinging doors open and running towards the back, a very panicked look on their face.
I blink over there. Just like,
Nah,
follow. Why are you running in here? Who are you?
he's dead. He's in the street. They're eating him. He's dead. He's gone. He's
Who,
dead.
Who's dead? What?
He's Jebediah.
Damn. God
is fucking
fucking
dead.
damn it.
He's
Oh.
dead. He's in the street. He's getting gnawed on, and I'm not next. I
That
refuse.
sounds like a Jeb problem.
Oh, okay.
I raised my hand.
Elias, another round, please.
All right.
I say, hey, how old is this person? Like, generally, are they like a person,
This
like
is-
normal age? Like,
They're probably about late 20s.
yeah, I say, hey, Chief, is zombies?
I get someone is gnawing on Jebediah's
Someone
neck.
or
Something.
someone's? Like
Some-
one?
There's one right now. I don't know.
Okay. Is it
Krewtan
like?
goes outside.
Yeah, Zeke is going outside.
I
Like,
finish my drink.
I absolutely finished my drink before.
this
I
is
go
outside the bar, but you are lowering the atmosphere by a lot. Like,
You're killing the vibe, kid.
I
killing the
am
vibe.
honestly, I'm the last one out at that.
Yep.
Like, it's a slow walk
That checks out.
outside.
You walk outside, and what you see is this creature that we saw earlier that came up from the ground, bent over on all fours, sort of just like gnawing and biting at the like neck shoulder area of Jebediah. No one else is in the street right now. It seems to have cleared out, and
Makes sense.
when you approach, it like slowly turns its head towards you. I would like put a face to a name for everyone.
Oh,
Okay.
This isn't going to have this is just to see if you know who this person is. We won't
Okay.
have the debts or everything associated.
Question.
Yeah.
Does this count as an NPC?
Yeah.
Is this
Krewtan's
a-
willing to say this is an old friend of Krewtan's. I'm going to use a veteran move.
Oh,
Let's go!
damn.
Yes, queen.
let's go.
Yes.
I got a 9, so tell me what I vaguely know about Krewtan's old friend.
I got a 4, so it makes sense considering I was the first person that interacted with them.
I got a 2. I don't give a fuck because they're eating Jeb.
I'm pissed. Honestly, I think I'm too. Even if I did know them, I'm way more upset that Jeb's dead. Than
Damn, the only person that owes you dead.
no, I have one on Krewtan. I do not remember why.
Nice.
Oh, territory thing.
Oh,
Yeah, there it is.
That'll do
Yeah,
it, I'll do it.
back down to
There it is.
1, baby. Let me just delete Jeb's name.
So you
Oh,
don't have to
God.
delete Jeb. Like, don't
Oh,
worry.
okay,
Hold on.
fine.
Don't worry.
Oh.
About it. Don't worry about
Oh,
it.
Oh, this feels worse.
Oh, no.
That's a worse
Look,
comment.
yeah, there were. Look, all I'm saying is we led with. Anyways, there's a zombie in the street eating Jeb. Roll to see if you recognize the zombie. I don't know why anyone thought Jeb was gonna stay dead.
You know, that's on us. You're right. Anyway, what's going on
Fair.
with Krewtan's friend?
Fair.
I'll shut up now.
This person leaning over the body of Jeb has been missing for probably about a week. One of the more friendly faces in the town of Demon Creek, typically very easy to get things from. Very much was into collaborating with other wizards in the town, and was all around a very great person. Mel, even though you don't recognize the person themselves, you do recognize the hand as the one that grabbed you, as it had a very distinguishable ring around the finger. This is Marcus.
Sounded hot. I'm upset.
They are definitely not hot now, I promise you.
I mean, like, no, yeah.
And if you say they are,
They're
then-
outside in a town. It's pretty hot out. You know,
Oh,
it's
Lord.
probably
It
lukewarm.
probably doesn't smell too good.
So what I heard was that what was it? That sounds like Jeb was wrong. So I really don't care now.
just
You can. I like
he's
that
just
you.
like, y'all got it. It's fine.
I'm literally
walked
just
out
like
last.
leaning back against the
Yeah.
saloon, like with my foot up on the
Fucking-
wall. Just
Fucking
like,
Issa comes out, sees Jeb, and is like, "Fucking nerd," and like, just like,
literally, I'm just sitting there, my head's back.
Mel is stretching like you look way too fucking happy about this.
As Marcus turns his head towards you, you watch as Jeb sits up.
Yep.
You watch as from the alleyway you see another face that you recognize as, one second, John. You watch as from other alleyways, tens of these bodies begin to fill the streets, all staring
Whoa.
at you,
Oh no.
staring at you, unmoving, until something begins to make them part a bit as they walk forward.
What are you saying?
I didn't want to interrupt you. Why does every time I'm being a little freak on the other side of the mic, everyone's like, "What are you saying?" And I'm like, "I'm not trying to interrupt the GM, the MC."
I'm sorry.
Anyway,
That was
fucking
very
Brenda.
animated.
That's what I'm saying.
It's not Brenda. You see this person walk up with a very fine suit, very nicely tailored, with sort of gold embroidery around the edges of it. Their hair is very long and braided down one side, and they look at all of you.
I'm intrigued.
So, which one of y'all here is in charge? And that's where we're going to take a break.
Dun dun dun!
Hey, Superman.
Question before we actually break, how hot is this person?
That's what I want to know.
20 out of 10.
Oh,
Issa immediately steps up and goes, "That would be me.
That would be me.
That would be me. I am. I'm
This
in
is why we
charge.
can't have nice things.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
Y'all ever heard of Twilight?
Oh no, don't apologize.
Would you
It's just funny.
It is.
You need a switch? I got you.
Well, we are going to take a quick break. Y'all take care of yourselves on your end. We'll take care of ourselves on our end, and we'll be back very soon.
Hydrate or die straight.
Yeah.
Like Jeff.
Please hydrate.
Like Jeff.
we are back from break. So yeah, zombies, and a very, very, very attractive person has just walked up. If anyone would like to put a face to a name with power,
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
There's no doubt in my mind about it. Oh. 8.
10?
LMAO is muted. Math is hard. 9.
okay,
10.
Damn, I'm so
all
close.
successes. So that was okay. We got it. Here's what everyone knows about this person. This is Ulysses, any and all pronouns. Ulysses doesn't come to town very often, but anytime they're here, they are typically on business. However, they're not a bother to be around. He's very smooth talking, very doesn't go out of her way to make anyone say harder than it needs to be. Typically, she's like very focused on like whatever task is at hand, but will also help with whatever other people need, so long as they are just as giving in return. There's a little bit of a dark side to him that all of you might know about. It's not anything especially horrendous to some. For a lot of people, it's just business. For other people, it's maybe you shouldn't murder people or beat the shit out of people who don't get you what you want on time, when they said it was going to be on time. But all in all, Ulysses, very attractive, very, very nice, very flirty with any and everyone. And as long as you're on their good side, you're good. 2 of you rolled 10 or more. Would you like a debt or a useful piece of information on Ulysses?
That's
Stats, because I can't take both.
Okay. Why does Ulysses owe you? Those of you who got higher than 10. 10 or higher. And always, if I ask and you don't have anything, you can always just ask me and make it up.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, go.
I absolutely will accept. Don't offer me, please give me stuff that you decide. That's a great idea. I want to know. Tell me things.
Okay. I think it's possible that Ulysses helped with a problem that Heyday was having. Like, do you think it was with a patron or with a like specific like thing that was going on in Heyday, or?
Ooh.
Magical termites?
Less scrupulous competition. Someone with less of the ethics and morals trying to muscle in on the entertainment trade.
Yeah. I think Ulysses, I don't think all of the details of how they did this are out there, because she basically said, I got this, just don't ask any questions. But the competition was handled very swiftly. And Ulysses was just like, you owe me one.
Do I owe them or do they owe me?
No, shit. That was in reverse.
Okay, no, but no, you've given me something and it's very good.
Yes.
They owe Zeke because they did that job for Heyday and they were not particularly subtle about it.
Mhm.
And when Retribution came calling, Heyday was like, that was us. What do you want from it? And so they've covered for Ulysses' actions once because it was technically their job.
Yes. All right.
Cool.
for croutons, pretty easy. Ulysses has asked for a number of specialized orders, and Krewtan has never charged Ulysses for expedited shipping.
Oh, good. Ulysses loves expedited. Awesome. So both of you have one on Ulysses.
Oh, God, I wish that were me.
Cool.
Lord, I see what you've done for other people, and I want that for me.
Literally,
I want
Mel's
that
like
so
that.
bad. Lisa, remind me what you rolled look like.
I rolled an 8.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
It's like, I didn't
Can
know.
I
Got a
ask
-1 to power. That's
the secondary question?
No, you can go ahead.
Thank you. Okay, fine. Fuck it. Hey, the last time that Ulysses did something for Heyday that
Mhm.
involved unsubtle displays of violence, did they use zombies, or is this a new development?
This is new.
Okay.
Especially in this size. You know that Ulysses does a lot of very strange magic compared to some of the locals.
Right.
But it's never been like a problem, so most people don't ask questions.
Right. It's always been strange, but grand scale necromancy is a little new.
No,
Got it.
that was
Okay.
not in the docket before.
Cool. Cool.
Happens with
Shit.
all that corruption.
I will say you do see him. Something new about him is
Okay.
there is a like large tattoo on her arm that goes all the way from the fingertips up the shoulder. If you could see past the suit, it just seems to be like vines intertwining a design or whatever. But on the vines, you see a bunch of roses that are all dead.
Love the aesthetic.
Cool as shit. Yeah, love that. All right. Cool. Awesome.
Well, all y'all can't be in charge now. Krewtan's still pointing at Zeke.
Yeah. Again,
Um,
has a gun.
Zeke just steps up with like the sawn off like sort of cocked over one shoulder and is like, Ulysses, are these yours?
Yeah, they
Cool.
are.
Can you get that zombie to stop eating that man in front of my bar? You are killing the mood, something fierce.
Issa's walking up to Ulysses.
And also that man.
She hikes her dress up, like makes a show of it, like her skirt, and steps over Jeb's body to walk to him. Issa, pleasure to make your acquaintance. Again.
Ulysses does the thing where they grab the hand and kiss the back of your hand. There's all
Someone
mine.
with manners.
Oh
I like
shit,
that.
a gentle then.
Yes.
I like that.
As far as Mr. Jebediah here, he'll be joining me and mine in a bit, so should be no problem at all.
So this is just like a thing that you do.
Sometimes.
I like that. Useful. You might have to teach me sometime.
I'm always willing to teach a willing student. And she gives you a wink at that.
I am forever a willing student.
Hey, me too.
Y'all.
Mel is messy. When will we not learn this?
Ulysses
Question,
yeah.
Eli, I'm sorry.
Mhm.
Above game.
Yeah.
Ulysses are they human?
They're a human wizard. Yeah.
Okay. Just for me. I want to mark corruption to use one of my moves.
Which move?
True hunter. It says, I can mark corruption when pursuing a human NPC at night. Your prey cannot escape you no matter where they attempt to flee, and you can prey on them or kill them at will. I don't think I'm going to be doing anything in relation to that. I just want to know where this fine ass is always going to be.
Yeah, I think that works no problem. Does this physically manifest in any way for you?
I think more than anything, if you're looking directly in Issa's eyes, her pupils just kind of dilate a bit to like kind of just pinpricks, and then they blow out a bit more and kind of stay like that for a second before going back normal. That's it. Just kind of like a hunter spark, if you will.
Yes. Ulysses just says, well, I have no problem teaching any of y'all, but I do have some business to attend to while I'm in town, so.
Is this about to be like one of them hostile takeovers or whatnot?
Not necessarily. Don't have any desire of taking over Demon Creek. I just have business as usual.
That's what villains say. So I'm gonna let you do you. And then Mel turns to Zeke and then kind of like, hey, should we do something about this?
You have business with who or what exactly?
I think his name is Sheriff Wesley.
Is Wesley in the bar, or where the hell is he at the moment?
You have
Do I
not
know?
seen Wesley all day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Exciting. Great.
Bad.
That's lovely. Love
That's
that.
not good.
Oh, does it have anything to do? This, not CJ. Mel's like, wait, this might be important. Hey, does that have anything to do with the weird monster?
Well, I would tell you that information, but it is a bit classified at the moment.
Well, I mean, like, if I know the information and you know the information, then is that really classified? Because I have information if the information that you need is the same information.
Ulysses gets very close to you, Mel.
Mission accomplished. Sorry, continue.
Failed successfully.
And what information is that, darling?
Mel's just like staring. Oh, my bad. Got starstruck. Well, that would depend. Does you finding the sheriff have anything to do with a weird monster? I thought I was pretty clear. An amalgamation. Something that might have a little bit too many of one thing. Because if we're not talking about the same thing, as much as I would love to another day, today we're not talking.
The business I have with the sheriff does involve Miss Polly, yes.
Yeah, wonderful. Then we are in the same business. So you can either get with it or get lost. Or find me later, like once you get lost,
Mel, are you trying to hook up or threaten? Please pick one.
I'm sitting over here so confused.
That was-
I
Like,
really
that-
don't care which. Just
It
pick.
was
look, it kind of depends,
the
and then
most
Mel-
asexual energy I've ever heard. Just
Mel,
flirt or threaten. Pick one.
Mel just like, shut up. I'm going for like a nice enemies to like sexier enemies kind of thing,
No, I really can't say that I do.
All right, well, fuck it. Anyway, what do you want? What do you want? All right, nobody's gonna let me be cool. What do you want to do with Polly? Because we can either help, you can sink or swim. We can help you, or I can help you. I have a dog in this fight.
Was the pun intended there, or?
No, and if you say something like that again, we're gonna have to fight.
I mean, we can fight, no problem. I don't think we want to do that. I just have some information that might be useful to the sheriff regarding. No worries for anyone involved. Especially, and if you'll allow it, Ulysses will sort of like put a hand gently on your shoulder and like sort of sensually like go across the shoulder. You're gonna allow it?
Oh yeah.
Give me a keep your cool.
Oh, I hate
Oh,
this
no.
motherfucker.
Oh no!
Which
Don't
one-
let a wizard touch
what
you.
do I roll with?
Keep your cool is
I think it's spirit.
Spirit?
spirit. Yeah.
Yeah.
This feels appropriate. This feels so appropriate. A fucking 3.
Jesus.
Oh,
I'm here to punish you
no.
for being thirsty.
That's okay.
No.
I'm not gonna stop. No.
Which is
No.
hilarious.
You're thirsty? Now drown. Like, Jesus. Oh, no.
Keep your
You don't feel anything. You don't. Nothing happens that you like immediately notice. I think you do for a moment see one of the flowers on Ulysses' hand sort of bloom for half a second and then go back to being dead.
Oh, no.
Someone so intricately connected to the situation.
Do I notice the flower bloom?
Yeah.
Okay. And I think Mal just kind of like grabs the hand and kisses it gently and says, I all of a sudden don't like you. And I think she's gonna fucking let it out.
Good. Very good. All right.
Told you to pick.
I think she
She's-
just did.
She just did.
I think
Picked
she just
yes.
did.
I'd say- yeah,
Did
Mel
both.
picked yes.
You want to go
Oh,
ahead and roll spirit
no.
again, Bessie.
I believe in the
The
dice this
bestie is
time.
Oh,
killing me.
Jesus.
I love it. Let's go, baby.
Hey, yo. Oh, I have a +1 to spirit. I didn't realize that. 10.
Hell yeah.
Which let it out thing were you trying to do?
Oh, nice.
Reminder, those are on your character sheet.
Yes, I see them. You know what? I think I'm going to, because they did something kind of cool and sexy. I'm going to no, because that would make sense. Yeah, I'm gonna transform from one form into the other without seeing the full moon. And my form has 3 qualities. Oh,
List them.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
What'd you say?
List them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I was good. Yeah. Oh, I didn't realize this. Oh, well, it didn't matter. I got a fucking 3. I gain massive. So Mel goes from like 5'4" to like, I'd say like a whole ass foot taller, like 6'4". I can't do math.
You're right. You got it.
Yeah.
Great success.
Didn't even realize my other 2 where I get a +1 to letting it out and I get a +1 to keeping my cool. And I think like the inherent, like, because she's normally very good at keeping her cool, I think the fact that like something just happened sets her off. And she goes, just, you know, like she, her, to a little bit of a they, them, big wolf motherfucker, and just gets massive and bigger and is, I guess, taller than Ulysses, and just kind of looks and says, I don't know what just fucking happened, but if you ever do it again, I'm gonna take all of your zombies and beat the shit out of you with them.
Yeah, that's the hottest fucking thing you've ever done. Jesus Christ.
Please flip.
I'm gonna roll to keep my cool just for a second.
God.
No, you don't. You fail automatically. That's what you do.
You know what? You're right. Automatic fail.
I picked it.
Right
I
there.
would. I would like to fail my keep it cool for CJ's radio
My
voice. Thank
personal. Yeah.
First of all, above the table on a 10 plus, you can either ignore the corruption or the complications. Which would you like to choose?
I'll probably ignore the complications because I love corruption.
Take that.
Mhm.
Same.
Ulysses just looks at you and smiles. All right then. I'll be on my way then. Do have a meeting to attend to. I'm just gonna let you in on a little secret there, Mel. I have dug into things far scarier than some puppy with anger issues. So,
Yeah, but those things aren't gonna kill you. I will.
you can certainly try.
I'll be seeing you.
She winks at you.
I know I will.
She winks at you and just sort of regards the rest of you and just says, "All right, come along. We have things to discuss."
I
And
forgot
all
about the zombies.
You threatened.
I was about to say you.
with
No,
the zombie.
I did,
What?
but
There
it's
are
like,
like
this is
50
good.
yeah,
zombies
it's like
in
that.
this
There's just like
fucking
50.
street.
That's the joke. Is that I was like, oh, I'm gonna beat you with these, but then it's like, all right, kids, come on along, and she just takes the fucking.
Fucking just the fucking art gallery in Helsing, just like, all right, come on, looking at art, here we go.
You all watch as in the ground you see this black liquid begin to rise up around the feet of all the zombies. You hear this like slurping sound as one by one they get pulled into the ground. Anyone who's looking at the hand of Ulysses sees the vines and petals just sort of moving around at this until all of them are gone.
Turning to Mel, I guess, looking up. And that is why you don't sleep with wizards.
Do you know?
You know, I've made some magic. I wouldn't speak too I wouldn't speak too down on that. They're not completely useless.
I didn't say useless. I said you shouldn't do it.
So,
I'm sorry, I read those as the same.
what do we do now?
Okay, hold
I
on.
need you to do wolf.
How long are you gonna? And Eli's like, how long are you gonna?
And they say, oh, my bad. And then just like get really smaller, like in an instant. Whew, all right.
I mean, like, no judgment. I was just curious. Like, you're gonna have to like watch your head on the way out. You know, just.
Yeah, no worries.
I just learned a new thing about myself today. So like it's a learning experience for everybody, I think.
Just, yeah, a lot of people say that. And then just kind of like cracking their neck because a lot of bones just fucking reorganized.
Yep.
I don't have anything of what we would call familial care or whatever, but I don't think I want to see the weird wolf thing become a zombie or whatever the hell that sexy, evil person has in plans.
What? Zeke, I think, turns around and goes back into the bar, and you see him making a beeline for the counter with an "I'll be right back," and just goes straight for like several stiff drinks, and is like, "I'm gonna come out when y'all are less horny. I'll be. Give me a minute."
Valid.
Crew follows Zeke.
Yeah, well, they're
You
being
said
rational,
Good.
rightfully rational. Can I do a move?
Yes.
Yeah, I wanna I wanna hunt. I wanna hunt someone down. I wanna hunt down the sheriff or whatever their name is.
Ooh.
The sheriff?
Yeah, whoever Ulysses is looking for.
Wesley.
Wesley, Sheriff Wesley.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeehaw! Come on, this is Mel needs a new pair of shoes. I do good on that because it's literally my one move. Yeah. So I roll. That's all we got. 12 because I roll with blood.
Hell yeah.
Whatever the hell else I'm supposed to roll with.
Excellent. What are the results for you?
Yeah. So on a hit, you know exactly where to find them. You can follow their scent until you do. On a 10 plus, you find them alone or vulnerable. Take a +1 forward against them. On a miss, well, no,
Didn't miss.
Didn't miss.
Well,
Oh.
you start to sniff out the scent of who you know to be Sheriff Wesley, and you know that it's coming from actually Demon Creek Inn.
Yeah. I think like after Zeke and Krewtan get down, Issa, you would just see Mel just kind of like after the stretch, just kind of like breathe in, breathe out, compose herself, and her eyes widen, and she just smells a lot, and you see her walking towards Demon Creek Inn. And she's like, I know where Wesley is. Just trance like.
Okay. I was gonna go back to my haven to get some answers from Winston, but I will follow you. That's totally fine. Let's go. That could be a later time thing.
She just kind of like stops and is like, can you tell, I know, Demon Creek Inn, can you tell, actually, Zeke! Krewtan! We're going to the inn! Just loud.
I will blink over to back to the bar and like peek my head in and be like, we have a location on Detective Wesley. Demon Creek Inn. Mel's sniffing him out.
Great. Zeke is currently like screwing on the top to a flask, and then when you say that, opens back up, starts pouring other things into it, closes it back down, tucks it in, hands the rest of the bottle to Krewtan. Is like, let's go.
Perfect.
Not you made it to go Long Island.
Yeah.
This is going so great. Krewtan is also, by the way, taking the corrective floor rounds that y'all promised. Doesn't matter if you get your story, like you get your story whenever, but so yeah, those rounds just like, nope, these are on those two.
Advance.
Great.
Put it on my tab.
All right.
You head to Demon Creek Inn.
Mm-hmm.
It's a quiet day, or evening, sorry. And the person at the front, who you just know is a random mortal who hates their job, not for any reason other than they hate working, just like sort of looks at all of you. How many for the night?
We're looking for Sheriff Wesley.
4.
Are you staying or are you looking for Sheriff Wesley or both?
Just saying.
Staying.
Hint.
Cool.
Dang.
4 rooms. Do you want single beds in each room or like double beds in 2 rooms or one large king-size bed for the 4 of you? I don't judge.
I like that last one.
A king, sure.
Yeah.
Not the one bed.
But there was only one bed on purpose.
Let's talk about one of my favorite chip scenarios right there.
Just for the night, $5.
And he
I
said
don't know
just
inflation.
hands it. He just hands
Money. It costs money.
money.
Just a bag of money.
Issa slides a 5 over to him.
They take it and they slide back a very old, somewhat rusty key. You're going to be on the second floor, all the way at the end of the hallway. Quiet out. There are no quiet out. I don't give a fuck about. Do what you want. Just don't break anything. Otherwise, I have to fix it. So.
Nah, that's fair.
Fair
If you
enough.
need anything, don't.
I like
I like
you.
Good.
I do too, actually.
You want to? Hey, come up.
Fair
I'll
enough.
drink on me next time you ever muster up the past your exhaustion.
You all head in the direction of the room that is also the direction of Sheriff Wesley, according to you, Mel.
Oh.
I would like everyone to roll put a face to a name with mortality for Sheriff Wesley.
Nah.
10.
13.
Dang.
This is like the move I'm good at.
Mel. Is that 9?
8. Sorry,
8,
I said it
okay.
earlier.
It's okay, you're good. Once again, 2 partials, 2 falls. Sheriff Wesley, obviously Sheriff of Demon Creek. Very much new to the job. Sort of had the job passed down from his father, who passed it down from his father, because no one else really wants to be sheriff. It's sort of it's a job that people have and that they try to do their best at. It's basically a very much like help the city as much as you can job, protect where you can, and it also like for the town of Demon Creek specifically, the sheriff is like the go-to for I don't want to say infighting, but big disputes in between the 4 circles. Sheriff Wesley has been in this job for maybe 6 months, and doing his best with his lovely wife next to him, supporting as much as she can. I'm gonna say for the people who got a 10 plus, and you will get this in addition to your useful piece of information or a debt. You know that the marriage is not doing well. You're not sure why, but over the last 6 months, you've seen them a lot more separately than together.
What do you mean by
Mel,
that?
calm down.
I love how me and CJ immediately are just like,
Please.
I don't need a debt for this.
For my 10 pluses, what would you like? Debt or useful piece of information?
Debt, always debt. Both, always both.
I absolutely, well, I don't have the option for that, but I
I'm so
definitely want a debt on the sheriff.
Excellent.
This show.
Why do you have a debt on Sheriff Wesley?
And I can just make this up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Insert any like canon that you want right now.
I know the reason why Sheriff Wesley and his wife are not doing so hot. It's your girl.
Please.
Saw that coming. So excited.
Jesus.
So excited. Good.
Oh, Jesus
Eli's like, I had a
Christ.
reason, and now there's 2.
Yep.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Deeper reasons. It's a whole
The
chain.
wife has a couple kinks. Who knew?
Who knew?
And I think to keep up appearances, Sheriff Wesley found out or knows about it. She's not shy about it to him. To keep up appearances, he kind of lets me slide on feeding in some areas, and I just keep it cool and don't tell anyone that I know his wife a little more personally than anybody else should outside of him.
God bless.
Wild.
Vamp on the street. Who this?
Good.
Zeke.
Yeah, playing off of that, Heyday was behind him when Sheriff Wesley was going to take the job. They were like, yeah, you seem decent enough to be able to do this job. Like, we're not gonna ruin your shit at it. And Zeke doesn't tell Issa what Sheriff Wesley's up to behind the closed doors of Heyday. That's
so
why.
Messy.
Y'all. Are we a soap opera or Western or
Yes,
both?
always 1,000%.
Why can't we por qué no las dos? Why can't we have
every
didn't say
Urban
it
Shadows
couldn't
game
be.
is Pasión
I'm
de la
just asking
Pasiones if
for
you try hard
conversation.
enough. Every Powered by the Apocalypse game is Pasión if you try hard enough.
Listen,
Lord, I've seen what you can do
NBC
for
couldn't write this
others.
better.
Let me have a debt on someone. I'm trying to be messy.
Here's a question.
Yes.
Can we create debts? Like, can we just make one? Is that a thing we can do? Because I would like to do that.
Yeah.
Hey Mel, how would you like to be involved in this fuckery?
I'd love to be involved in any messery.
Excellent,
Oh.
excellent. I would like to, if possible, I would like to do a debt slit triangle thing.
Okay.
Where I want to do that. So Zeke owes Mel a debt because Zeke really needed to talk about this shit with somebody, and Mel is drunk and a mess, and was like, so they just like one day in the corner of a bar was just like, I'm going to tell you this, and you need to tell fucking nobody, but I cannot be the only one who knows this shit. This is
Valid.
ridiculous.
Y'all two gossiping assholes.
Smells like I'm the
Literally.
newest in town. Yes.
Yeah, like you have no
Let's-
stake in any of this. But like everyone else I know has lived here for ages, and this is just gonna be weird. Anyways, and so like that's what happened.
Someone in the chat said this belongs in the CW, and I'm crying.
That's my friend, and he right. Like, did you know CW stands for Country Western? Come on.
Yeah. What do we find?
Sure.
We find.
This is blowing
I give
Sam's
you
mind.
inspiration. Sam personally gives you inspiration. That was amazing.
Mm.
I can't even do it, but just know you have an inspiration from me to use at some point.
So as you
So-
all get into this hallway, that's good.
Cool.
Oh, you also have another question that you wanted to ask?
I do. Yeah.
Mhm.
Hey, who is Sheriff Wesley boning in the back room?
Make it messy, Eli.
I'm going to send
Make
you a
it.
DM real quick.
Oh no!
No!
I
No!
wanna
Secret
make sure
secrets
this is
are no
good
fun.
I want to make sure this is good with you.
Okay,
before I
gotcha.
say it
They
out loud.
are.
Gotcha,
Have you
gotcha,
never
gotcha.
heard of edge play? It's good to not know sometimes.
Jesus! All
How
right,
have we?
all kinks
You
on
are
stream.
2
Let's
for
go.
2. You are 2 for 2.
I
2
like to
for
think
2.
that-
Oh yeah, that's totally fine. Yeah,
Okay,
absolutely.
cool. Awesome.
Done. Yeah.
Yeah, it's your brother.
Mhm,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
mhm.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Love this for us.
This all
This is
makes sense.
amazing.
It's a big wheel. I love
Beautiful.
what's going on here.
You wanted chaos, you got it.
Jesus Christ.
So as you all come down this hallway, you see Sheriff Wesley come out of a door and just like sort of do the whole like close the door, forehead on the door, breathing heavily. Doesn't notice y'all at first, it seems.
I just want to walk up and just like a little whisper in the ear. Hey, champ, you don't look like you're doing too good.
Oh, God.
Hey, Sheriff.
What are y'all doing? You're not supposed to be here. You should go back to the bar.
Arm on shoulder, and it's like, I sniffed you out, buddy, and I found you before she found you. So, come with us.
Okay, yeah, let's go have a conversation somewhere else. And all of you hear very loud coughing coming from inside of the room. As Sheriff Wesley is trying to like quickly guide all of you and like funnel all of you out of this hallway.
Krewtan
I
goes
sidestep
around him.
I sidestep.
I'm gonna hold the sheriff. I'm gonna let y'all take care of this.
Anyways, let's all
touch
leave.
this.
Everyone. No, don't think we will.
It's like y'all are walking right. Ethan deliberately turns left and goes back down to the hallway to the door. Put my ear up against it.
Oh, you're being.
Oh,
far more
wow.
discreet.
You okay? Yeah, no, we were open. I was opening the door. I was gonna be like, Krewtan, can you open the door? I can't do that.
Kick.
You bust open the door, and the last thing we see before we cut is Polly on sort of the edge of the bed and coughing up this black liquid that just keeps coming out in cups and gallons. Once she finally stops, you watch as they look at all of you. The eyes glow a very vibrant gold before coming back down again. Is there anything I can help y'all with? And that's where we cut.
Not the sister.
What the fuck?
Oh,
Okay.
Oh,
Jeez.
amazing.
I am
times.
emotionally compromised.
Oh,
That was session 3. Good job, everybody.
this is great.
Nothing bad happened at all. No consequences.
Nothing bad happened. Nothing. No far-reaching effects have happened. Oh,
We're all
Not at all.
good.
Welcome to the messy
all-
episode.
The messiest episode.
Jesus.
Ugly.
So far.
So far, yeah, we've got
So
like
far.
5 more.
So
Like,
far.
It's true.
Let's just try to up the ante every time.
Yeah,
How-
do it. I'm
like,
in.
Eli's
Let's
like,
do
I
it.
like drama, and we're like, we like mess. So this works perfectly.
Yeah, no, absolutely, 1000%.
So thank all of y'all for joining us. We're gonna go around real quick, do some introductions, and we're gonna start with CJ.
Hey, hi everyone. I'm CJ. I'm usually not this messy. But if you think I'm cool, okay. I usually play like normal characters. This is my messiest one so far.
Okay,
if
fair.
you like what I do, if you want to see me be a little less messy but a little more unhinged, just go follow me on Twitter at Scholastic Dragon. Scholastic the Book Fair, dragon like the mythical creature. Drop the O on dragon. If you don't know what the Scholastic Book Fair is, I can't help you. But it's Scholastic like the Book Fair. Now passing it to, I think, Petti.
Hey,
Me. I am Petti. And also that's my name on Twitch, Petti Energy. Where you can find me playing
Seamless.
various video games.
So
Sometimes it's Wingspan, sometimes it's Overcooked. Who knows? I stream Sunday night, so theoretically in a couple of hours. Go ahead and check me out on Twitter at NNG98 because what's brand consistency, and I'll tweet out whenever I go live. I think that's currently these are currently the only places you can find me, but that might
Okay.
change in a few weeks. So stay tuned.
ooh,
Over to Sam.
Hey everybody, I am everyone's favorite vamp playing Issa today. I'm Sam with 2 M's. So you can find me on the internet, on Twitter at Lust for Life. Lust has 2 T's, life has 2 E's, and it ends with an X. That is where you will see all of my postings when I go live on other games. Where I post my schedule at, and I make announcements as well for some upcoming things I have as well soon in the pocket. So stay tuned for that.
I think it takes it to me. All right. Hello, I'm John or Ryamasa. You can find me at RY0MASA because wearing consistency is hard when someone has your name on Twitter. Other than right here on Friends Who Roll Dice on Sundays, you can find me over at Nerds with Dice because more places people with dice. You can find me on Nerds with Dice for a Rifts game called Gunmetal Blues, where I play, surprising no one, another tired gunslinger. This one has a really big gun though. It's a dinosaur hunting rifle. I'll let you figure out what that means in your spare time. That one's on Thursdays at 8 p.m. EST over on Nerds with Dice, which is great. And then again, like everyone else, I think the grand story of being a TTRPG person is that you have a lot of things that you can't talk about yet. I have those too. Keep an eye on the Twitter and stuff for more of that nonsense, especially because I recently rediscovered Lancer Battle Group, and I'm a huge fan of big starship fleet combat. So I'll be doing something with that at some point soon.
Awesome, and I am Eli. I've been your MC for the night. You can find me on Twitter at Reliable Elliot, where I post about everything that I'm doing at all times, even when people don't care. Right now I've got this show, and I'm also on a charity stream that we're doing for lupus over on a friend's channel. Our finale for that is not this Saturday but the next Saturday. If you want to know more about that, definitely hit up my Twitter and you'll see when that is. We're playing Quest. It's a very fun game, very fun system. I highly recommend it if y'all are looking for something. Quest is great. Other than that, sort of like John said, redacted. I cannot speak about some things that are in the works right now, but just know that there are exciting things in the work. 2 exciting things specifically that I'm really excited about. One of them is getting announced this week, I'm pretty sure. So keep an eye out for that. That's it for me. Follow me on Twitter for all of my stuff. Follow Friends Who Roll Dice, subscribe if you can, all of that stuff, because there's a lot of awesome content here. We've got I'm gonna try to do this from memory, we'll see what happens. Tomorrow Monday is Mind of the Martyr, their next episode. I think this Wednesday is Should Suns Rise. Don't hold me to that. You'll be able to find all this information on their Twitter. The Once More Into the Void actual play. And then not this Thursday, but the next Thursday is the next episode of Camp Carnage, the Monster of the Week actual play. But in the meantime, you'll catch us here again next Sunday for our next episode, where I will continue to be an absolute menace to my players and use all of their things against them, because that's what I'm here for. Thank you to everyone who donated. Thank you to everyone who tuned in. Thanks to everyone who got us to $200 and made it such that we now have zombies in the campaign. That was not... Thank you. But we will be back in 1 week, same time, same place. But in the meantime, definitely go ahead, follow all of us, and take care of yourselves. And yeah, have a good rest of your Sunday, everybody.